Test 1, 2, 3. Test 1, 2, 3. Okay, we are live here on Tabletop Baseball Plus, and we are about ready to get started here with the second round of the Hawaiian Open here in the Korn to Born project using Action PC Golf. So we're going to come up here. I'm trying a little different mechanism for portraying this. I'm monitoring my phone to make sure that the way that it comes off here is pretty good. I was trying to show some highlights and things and other stuff, and it wasn't coming up. And so I'm hoping that what I'm doing here is going to work. So yes, I see things are, well, at least that first screen is up there. The trouble is when I use this program and I have to switch over to my regular window and to look at the chat, it kind of like messes me up. It has this effect of looking in a mirror forever. It's like, so. Okay, so let's go back into the schedule. We're going to be at East Honolulu Country Club. And again, we're going to be playing Vincent Whaley, who was a graduate of the Korn Ferry, I think that's the name of it, Korn Ferry Tour now. So we're going with pin 2, the black tees. We're not changing anything. Let's go to tee off. And let's get it on here. And whilst I'm waiting for things to load up, I'm going to get a soda. All right, so Taylor Gooch is your leader, -7. We're going to go to the groups tab over here, and we're going to go down. I'm assuming it's around the same time, and it is. So computer control, set to human control. Shoffley, watch. We'll watch Vaughn Taylor again. So we're going to have the same group. So what they do is they kind of do a flip-flop. We were the 11-10 group. They took all these guys and they went just like this. And so we were right at the break point between the two halves of the field. So sorry, I'm just drawing a little blank here. So we're gonna start doing the play round. Let's let this thing start to do its thing. We'll see how things evolve. We've got 3 hours of virtual time to go. So yeah, we're so this is going to be, I'm just going to try and get this guy to the weekend. He's quite a ways down the leaderboard, and we'll see. Maybe if things were a little bit tougher today, maybe he won't be as far. But we were at +2, so he's currently sitting tied for 99th, so not quite as bad. So again, it would be nice to shoot. Be nice to shoot 1 under par. I think we'd make the cut if we did that. Might be asking a lot. We're to 930 now. Roberto Castro, 4 under on his round through 10 holes. Having a good time around here at the East Honolulu. So yeah, while we sim this, things just kind of get. So I'm starting to make some headway in putting together a new tenacious baseball league. So that's something I'm hoping to get started on in the not so distant future. Taylor Gooch now, 2 under par, having a nice start. Castro's dropped a couple shots since then. But we're almost up to our tee time now. But yeah, I'm looking at, I've already picked the teams. I've started to do some of the, here we go, Stephen Gallagher. We might want to take a look at this. This will also help me to see whether or not the changes I've made actually did the job. Here he goes. Let's view the replay. I mean, perfect drive. I'm going to spin it back. Whoa! Kind of a slick approach there. And we'll get back to playing the round. Yep, good. That showed up this time. So, thanks to ID Jester for recommending the fix. And I'm just having to use some other methods to take care of things on the back end of this. So, yeah. Okay, we're almost there. We're next on the tee. Okay, Vaughn Taylor, 6 under par. Shoffley, 3 under. My guy, Vince Whaley, +2, and a good drive for Taylor. Comes, so I guess I'm next. I guess I finished off with the second best score on, or no, you know what? They're just using the original pairing. It's not based on score. So, got a left to right wind here. Gonna try to aim. Let me see. So this is Whaley. He's probably a better. Let's see. They don't have. So you don't get a fairway wood rating. So it's tough to tell whether he's better off with the driver. Usually you're better off with a fairway wood than a driver. But on this hole, he's kind of. This is a long par 4. You really don't want to get hog-tied by that. So let's go ahead and he's going to hit the drive. Is the wind going to push it? No. Hits it a little left. Mark Russell, hello. Xander is going to lose it to the right. So, yeah, some of you guys might say, wow, what happened to all the cards and dice? This is tabletop. Well, for one thing, we have a plus. Vaughn Taylor is starting off where he left off yesterday. Go through phases, and I'm getting ready to do some more cards and dice stuff here at some point. But oh boy, Shoffley flirting with the trees some more. He's gonna have to hit his third shot, and he'll have a putt for par. But it's not like we're abandoning it, and it's just I think both of us have been enjoying getting to do something a little different. So it's uphill. Man, kind of feel like we need to trust the wind. Oh, it's above our feet too, so we've got to aim to the right. We got to just, what we're hoping for is front to center of the green here. If it hits a flyer and goes to the back, that's okay. But the ball above our feet is going to bring it to the left. Now the wind is going to counteract that. So maybe we should aim a little bit closer to the center, because this guy also has a tendency to miss to the right. Oh, and he gets the flyer. Well, that's not terrible. He's going to struggle to get up and down, though, I think. We'll have to see. Let's go with a flop here. Slow down. Okay. All right. Got a chance at the putt. Plus, I will say, when you're playing a computer game, the setup time is a little less. Um, actually, a lot less. Sometimes it can just be easier to fire this up and go. But there's also a lot of fun in the preparation. So, okay, Shoffley gets a bogey after he takes all of the tree. Okay, we're at 80% if we go aggressive. Let's do it. Okay, saving par out of the rough off the tee. Missed the green, missed the fairway, but still. So this gives you your rank, I guess, of the day. It doesn't give you your overall score. So what are we now? We're 100. We're gonna need to make a couple birdies here. So it's gonna go ahead and sim on down the line here. And we're on the second. Don't want to mistake this for fairway up here. That's a nice old pond. So Taylor, he takes all of that out of play. Although I do think if you snap hook it, you're going to end up right in the drink here. So we're going to aim dead center of the fairway. We're going to use our driver here. And this is going to be pretty... Got all of that one. That was a 310-yard drive for Whaley. Oh, and look out, Shoffley, look out. Okay, he's going to get away with that. Trying to take his 3-wood, and he flirted with disaster. That would be a tough bogey start there, double bogey start. Now Taylor knocking down a little short iron here. That's a pretty good approach. Should be below the hole, I'm guessing. I think it is a back to front. And it is. So we are 56. That's an awkward yardage, and it's down the hill a little bit. So we're going to look for like 53, 52, 53. What's the 50% shot? 53 would be great. A little bit of following wind. Lie is... The stance are perfect. Let's see if we can knock this close. Bite. Just a little deep. But we're going to putt for birdie here. Shoffley got a nice putt here, and it's going to go in. And the memory of the first and that ugly 3-wood to start this hole have all but disappeared. And we're going to go with a regular putt here. There it is. Back to 1 over. And everybody birdies. Okay. The course is playing this easy then. So the cut line is right there. We're probably gonna have to get to 1 under. We've got to look for 1 under. Not for the round, for the tournament. So that would mean a 3 under par round, which is... Now, we played this course once before, so we kind of know a little bit more about it. That's helpful. Okay, to the third. Taylor again with the tee, and he hits a nice drive. Taylor Gooch still in lead, -8. He has bogeyed since he took that 2 under start. Okay, we're up. Got a little bit of wind at about 10 o'clock here, so we would kind of like the ball right side of the fairway, but I keep having in this mind this little birdie telling me you miss it to the right sometimes. So don't want to, we don't want to take it for granted that he's going to be accurate with that. But that's a good drive there. Again, would have liked it to have been right about where Xander's putting it. That would have been perfect. But I think he took a 3-wood too. I think he's a little back. Yep. So got Shoffley on having to go first. He's going to get over the bunker, just barely find the front of the green. He might be able to putt that in to try and make his birdie. Taylor with a much better distance. Does check up a little short, but that should be an uphill birdie run for him. Now we're going to go with, so it's about 103 up the hill. So let's just say with that wind component too, we're going to be up about 110. So that lob wedge is a little bit short. Let's try a partial knockdown sand. This is a little bit more difficult of a shot. Trying to get a little cute. Losing it left. It's going to get over the bunker. Is it going to bite? Well, would have liked it to have been a little better than that, but all things considered, Shoffley, he's running it about 7, 8 feet, maybe 9, 8. Okay, Whaley, slightly downhill, 18, almost 19% chance if we lag, 20 if we putt, 21. So there's no reason to be aggressive. Question is, I think we're going to go with the slightly more aggressive option here. Good line, but he just doesn't hit it. So Taylor is going to, he's going to curl it in, and he's going to get to -8. Good round for him going. Now Shoffley, he's gonna, it shaves the edge. He'll bogey 3, and we're hopefully going to knock this one into the hole, and we do. So 1 under for us after 3 holes on the East Honolulu course. Hopefully everybody is getting to see all the graphics here this time. We have 5 people here in the room, and thanks for joining us here as we try to take a noob on the PGA Tour. And look at this, Taylor knocking it all over the pin, but just does not get the bite he's looking for. This is a 204-yard hole. That's, with a 4-iron, that's pretty tough to do. Trying to get Vincent Whaley, who is a newcomer to the PGA Tour, see if he can make the cut, at least at this point. That's what we're trying to do, make cuts. Get to play 4 rounds with this guy. Okay, so we got 216 uphill. We'll say that's 220. A little bit of wind, so down. We need it in the 215 range. You see this 4-iron, it's just a little high. Maybe if we go with a little bit higher shot, it's going to bring it down more. Let's try to get a little cute here. We're going to try and play it a little longer and try to play a higher shot. Of course, the wind will affect it a little more. Bite. Yeah, we got a little heavy there. I was in between clubs. Now Shoffley, what you'd like to do is land it on that downslope, get a kick, and go up the upslope. You see, this is kind of, he's going to have what a tough putt that's going to be. He's going to go through the valley and come back up. And is he going to get there? Oh, he is. I was hoping he was going to get up to the top shelf, but okay, we're going to go with this lob and see if we can knock it in. And he does not get good contact. Going to need a putt. Taylor's on fire. Oh, I thought that was in. Okay. Let's not get aggressive. Nice. Saved par. Need to have some better approaches. Okay, Taylor. So everybody pars. Pars around. Taylor -2 on his round. Whaley, so he's in 90th place. We still need to gain at least one shot and maybe two on the field here. So we gotta play some good golf in this round. Oh, here we go. That's a 59-yard shot. That's not that impressive. Gellerman. Going to the 5th. Long par 4. Taylor, he's looking trees, but I think he's going to be okay. Should have an unimpeded shot there. That was a driver. Long hole. What's this green look like? Is it a shelf? Yeah, it's a shelf. This is going to be a long approach shot too. So we really want to find the fairway here. We've got to play for this potential to lose it right. That is a nice drive. Good angle. I mean, left side works best probably on this hole with where that pin is at. We don't have to worry about any bunkers. 300-yard drive. And now Shoffley. He's just, I don't know if that's a little draw or if he missed left 2.5. Okay, Taylor. It's a tough pin. You want to be able to fly it. We may want to try the knockdown and see if we can roll it up in there. Here comes Shoffley. He might have that same idea. Nah, it stops short and we'll roll back into that lower tier. So we got a couple options. We can fly it. We're hitting a 7-iron from here. It goes 183, which is going to be back of the green. We can try a high shot. That'll land a little softer. It's also going to be influenced by the wind a little more. It's 170. I like that. It's also uphill, so what we might end up doing is if we can just get it over the ridge. That's what we want. Give it a shot here. It's going to be close. Is it going to get up? No, it's not. So we're going to be in the same shape as Shoffley. Going to be looking for a 2-putt for par. It's a balancing act. You want to end up back here in the junk. Oh, boy, he got all of the hole, but just too firm. So we've got a 3-footer. I feel like we have to lag it here. Have to go easy on this. We want it. We don't want to 3-putt this, and that does leave us the tap and the par. So Taylor's going to be chipping, and he's going to get way too much of that. Again, that's kind of why you don't want to be using too much club, especially, if you were to hit that poorly enough, it would hit this ridge and kind of come right down the hill. So now he needs a putt for par, and he does get it in there. He is playing some great golf and tied it for the lead at -8 as we've played 5 holes. So let's get the thing spinning again here. What do we got here on the leaderboard? Taylor Gooch. Okay, another par 4. These are all relatively long par 4s. Taylor, crowd knows he's going to put it in the rough here, though. I don't know why they're cheering for him. Not a great drive. Gonna aim right center. 280. We're thinking 300 after the rollout. So that should still give us A little bit of room for error. No, he flies it through it. Wow. Must have been downhill. Must be a downhill drive. So that's the drive we wanted. All right. Taylor first. It's online, looking good. Guy is having a great tournament. He is feeling it. Xander. It's going a little left, but should still be on the dance floor. And now we will have this tricky little shot out of the jumpy stuff here, and we're gonna have the potential for that tree influencing us, which is not going to be good. If we knock it down, I think we'll have less of a chance, but we can't really tell. You can't tell from just looking at it. So what we're gonna need is probably the flyer to get us to the pin. We're okay with that. I'm kind of looking. I'd like to be center of the green. Let's try this here. Okay, we're through the tree, but we're leaking a little left. That's okay. Not ideal, but let's go with the pitch. Probably the most sane. That's pretty good. We will take that. Shoffley for birdie. 2 under par, but he is going to underestimate the break. Taylor for birdie, and he is going to take the lead on his own. Shoffley makes his par. And we hit the tap in. We're going to head to 7 at 1 under par. Pretty consistent. And we're going to keep moving it along. Okay. Things are, for the moment, things are relatively copacetic here in this group. I think Shoffley's the only guy that is not doing so great. So this is a tricky little shot here. So the Friday pin placement behind this right bunker. It's a little bit of a sucker position. If we could, so if his natural leak to the right were to take it into here, we'd be happy. We want it 176 with about, say, 8. So it's going to be 168 is the club we're going to want, and it's level. 171's a little long, but let's go ahead and see. And let's see if maybe if he misses it a little right, which he is. This is looking good. Bite. Bite. Just off the back, but might be able to putt that. And a good shot for Shoffley over the bunker. Just clears. Now long chip. Oh, and wow, and with a lot of downhill tendency to it. So he would have liked to have done a little better than that, but he's going to have a chance at a par. So we're going to be putting here. Looks like we just want to go with the lag down the hill here. It's a little touch and go. Just slow down. That's what we want to do. Just slide it up there about 1.5 feet, make the par, and move on. Again, this course only 2 par 5s, so, and they're both long. So really, this is, I mean, everybody else is scoring pretty well, but we've been trying. Here's Taylor, and he just rams it home from 6 feet and change, so he stays in the lead at -9. We are, what are we, 8? Are we 88th? Yes, we are tied for 88 right now, so we're just on the cusp of the cut line. Would love to get this guy a payday, and if we can just keep it between the lines, make a couple more good shots, he'll be playing the weekend. We just gotta avoid the meltdown here. Gotta just keep playing smart golf. Taylor with a good drive. So headwind. Gonna go a little to the left maybe, but that's a good drive. So we're in play. Whaley feeling pretty good here. Nothing bothering him at the moment. And Shoffley, he also throws one out there in the best part of the fairway. So we got Taylor a little farther back. He probably took his 3-wood, and then we got Shoffley and Whaley went more aggressive, and Taylor's going to be a little short and left, but he'll have a putt for birdie. Shoffley also a little short. We'll take a look at the terrain once we get to the, yeah, here we go. So let's take a look at the terrain. Yeah, everything, you'd rather not be behind the hole. You'd like to find the front of the green. This is a pretty accessible pin placement, except for the fact that the wind it's actually helping you away from the bunker a little bit, but you also have to kind of like aim. You got to aim a little right of the pin if you want to attack it. So it's downhill about 148. So this is going to, but we're into the wind too. So I don't think we want to go down to pitch. See, I think we're going to knock down an 8-iron into this wind, and let's see how this works out for us. Bite. And we end up behind the hole, so we're going to have this ticklish putt. It's on the green, though. It's 2-putt territory. And Xander, he circles the hole, takes the great circle route. Here comes Vaughn Taylor. Not going to get another birdie on that one, but he should secure his par. So do we want to lag or do we want to go for it a little bit? We're going to lag it down here. Still have a chance to make it, but ooh, boy. Like I said, ticklish. Par for Taylor. And we're going to knock it in there for par. Take our lumps. Be wise about how we... be wise how... So, let's see. We're going to go back on here to the... So let's get to playing this every time that it has a highlight, it stops. But that's really distracting. Oh, Taylor, that's not a good start to this hole for him. Got to avoid that. And he's using a 3-wood. Got to avoid that. I'm looking for a good drive here. Want to find fairway, try to get up here to the green, and maybe try and sneak a birdie out of here. But it's all about the drive. And he's going to lose it a little to the left. Not bunker, so that's half the battle. As long as it's a decent lie. Shoffley, oh boy, he's way out there. Is that out of bounds? It is out of bounds. It's over on the driving range, and Shoffley is now going to be driving his third shot out there into. He really took it out on that ball that time. So he drove it 350 yards off the tee. Just got really upset about it, and rightly so. All right, so now we have to find. Okay, it's a good lie. We've got a chance maybe here to go after this a little bit. I think we're going to club down. So the flyer shot is still about the right length. I think we're going to aim it at this right front bunker. If it ends up in there, fine. We're going to use the wind. We're going to use a little draw. And what a shot. That is beautiful. We're going to be putting for eagle at 9. And Shoffley is going to find his 4th shot on the green. He'll have a chance to save par with a long putt about 35 feet there. Taylor coming in with his 3rd after having a not so great position off the tee, taking 3-wood, making a 3-shot hole. But when you do that, you really are looking for good position. Shoffley giving it a roll, but he's going to take another bogey here. Okay, we have a chance here to flip the script and go from take the plus to the minus. We're not going to get aggressive, though. We're just going to be normal putt. We want to get our birdie, but this thing is going to go in. Eagle on 9, and we are looking pretty good here. 3 under par through the front 9. Okay, well, Shoffley has dropped into a tie with us here at -1. Par for Taylor. He was looking for a 3-shot lead, but he's just going to have to keep it at -9. So that gets us up into 48th. Now we just got to keep plugging along here. We want to have a nice round. Both players -3 today. So Whaley on the tee first now. Finally gets the honor on this shorter par 4. And let's see, 250, 110. I'm going to try and play a little bit of a conservative shot here. Try to find fairway. And we do. Now, Xander Shoffley might be able to drive this green, but we're playing a little bit more of a 2-shot hole here and try to take. Also, and Shoffley is also taking the conservative route here. So maybe the smart play for everybody is just to try and leave a medium wedge, something like that. Shoffley short sides the green. We'll have to see if that leads to a tough putt. Okay, we're 122 down the hill with the wind. So that's that's how far that club carries. We're actually looking at more of a 110. So we're probably going to go with his lobber. And we're going to aim just slightly to the right of the pin. There's no lie issues. We're not worried about spin because we're probably going to be a little short. Okay, would have liked to have dialed it in a little more, but I'm okay with a chance to putt this. Taylor goes aggressive and should have a chance at a birdie. Now we're gonna take the lag here because Slow down. Slow down. Would have liked it a little closer than that. Shoffley, see, that's what I was afraid of. Short sides, and now he needs another. He needs a good putt there on the comeback. Taylor is going to put it in, and he is 4 under on the round. Shoffley is not going to make his par, and he still puts it by a good bit. We're going to make our putt. Hopefully, we need to make this. It's not a gimme, but it does curl in. Now, bogey for Shoffley. So, through 10, we're sitting 48th. Need to kind of keep putting the pedal down here. We don't want to get caught with being a little too conservative, and sometimes that's not a good shot for Taylor, but it's safe. But this is one that I think you can take a chance with a little bit here, depending on how your club sits. This is level. 184 is a good club because the wind is slightly in her face. Let's give this a shot. Looking pretty good. Bite. Okay. Loses it a little left, but hits a little strong, but it's a putt. Shoffley nailing it. Everybody's just a little long on this hole. Taylor's going to have a lengthy lag. And it's going to need a little more work, but that's pretty good effort from back that far out. That was maybe a 40-footer. Shoffley is going to roll it in. He needed that. 2 in a row, bogeys, now a birdie to stem the tide a little bit here. 23 feet, only a 15% chance of making this. And it's not going to get there as far as the break goes, but that's right where it needs to be for the par. So still at -1 on the tournament. We're coming up to the 12th. So let's see. In Shoffley, who birdied, puts it in the bunker. Taylor, right down the middle. Actually, the curvature of the fairway is going to lead it just a little bit to the left. And now we're on the tee here. Quiets down a little bit. A little bit of a. I think I'm gonna club back to the 3-wood here. I'm afraid of running it through the fairway. I'd rather make sure that we're on the short grass. Again, we want to be aggressive, but we also the tee shot doesn't really do much for you. So as far as distance goes, we're going to be 9-iron. That's plenty good as far as that goes. One moment. So the terrain is going to be from back to front. So again, kind of the front of the green. You don't want to leave it off the green though. I don't know if this has sort of a false front that will roll it back. Don't want to be too far. And this is though it is uphill, it is a tailwind slightly. So we're kind of caught between two. One of those that you just don't know. I think we're going to have to side towards I don't know. I think we're going to have to do a normal shot, 100%. Let's see what the 9-iron, 157, it's just going to be too far. It's going to be just take us a little too far. But that the 95% is too light too. So I think we have to, I think we're going to have to take our lumps here. And if it goes a little long and it's leaking left, can it just catch that fringe? Okay, or the rough over there. I think we can handle that. Just a miss hit. I want to be able to save par. That's what we're looking for. Avoid the... So here comes Shoffley. Oh, and that's a beautiful shot right there. It's okay. We're gonna try this little pitch shot. It's on its way. That gets us our par, hopefully. Barring a complete Scott Hoke moment. Par. That's a birdie. 3-shot lead for Taylor. He is 5 under par, I think. After that, Shoffley, he's on a streak now. 3 in a row. Is that 3? That's 2 in a row for him. We're tapping in for par. Nothing too shabby about that. Again, we're looking for Whaley to play on the weekend, earn a paycheck. And he's got 6 holes left to keep it together. That's a lot to ask. And it will be... No, it's Taylor first. Minus 11 for Taylor. Playing great. 5 wood. Looking for that ideal. See, look at this. He played back that far. You've kind of got. I don't know if that's ideal. I guess it's you're taking the bunker out of play now. Shoffley's just crushing it over the bunker, no problem. And we're going to have the temptation to do the same because we can hit it as far as Shoffley does. 287 is right to there. Man, I'll tell you what, I don't know if I want to deal with that. I think we want to aim. I think we'll go with the driver, aim just at the corner of the bunker, and that will play. He was, that tongue was getting a little bulge up in his throat there for a second. It looked like he was going to find the bunker. Now, Taylor lays so far back that he puts it on just off the lip of the bunker and in. So now we're going to have our second shot. It's still a long shot, but we're going to be hitting an 8-iron, so that's really not that long. We've got a front wind, headwind, I mean, maybe that's a better way to put it. A little downhill, so 170, so we'll say 176 is what we really need. So I'm going to go ahead and try this. I'm going to try a little knock down 6. Actually, let's take a little off of that as well. So that's 170. Taking the wind out of it. And it's downhill. Let's see how this plays out. Losing the little right. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Get up, stay up. Okay, it's in the bunker. Probably another foot and that thing kicks off and down and onto the green. Shoffley. Safe. On. Good shot. Here comes Taylor. Long bunker shot. Checks up on him. Now we're... Let's see. The terrain... He's gonna have to lay it off to up here. Let's see the different options. That's not bad. The lob, not bad. I think the chip is probably, or the pitch is probably better. Gets a little thin. Gonna need to putt this in for par though. Oh. Hi, Philip Reynolds. Sorry for a little break here. I have a child who's a little too serious, as sometimes we all get about games. So we got a 50% chance. We are flirting with the cut line here. We've got ourselves clear of it by a shot, but we now have a 50% chance at a par here, which would be nice to keep this buffer zone. I'm tempted to go aggressive at it, but let's just go with a regular putt. Oh, and he just misses. So we're going to take a bogey. That's the first bogey of the round. Birdie 2, eagle 9, bogey 13. So we're going to have to, Schauffele gets his par. So that puts us in 70th, which is, again, right on the cut. Yeah. Eventually, maybe we'll find one of these. It'd be worth looking at one of these highlight reel shots. Let's keep playing. Going to the 14th. Another chip in. Okay. Taylor's going to be in the first cut. How is that fairway? That looks like first cut to me. Okay, well, Schauffele, he's gonna hit it through the fairway. No, he's in good shape. Did he also take a 3-wood? Took a 5-wood. I think we're gonna be thinking the same thing here. 249. We need to select the right aim point. Okay. Play. Just a minute here. I'm just making sure my mic is on. Okay. Vaughn Taylor with a great approach. About 10 feet to the right. Now it's my turn. And again, we got a left to right breeze. I'm going to try and let the breeze work it in from the left. We want to aim center of the green and let the breeze do its thing. 171 carry, level shot, so that's a little heavy. I'm going to try a high approach here. It means the wind's going to take it a little more. And he missed it a little left, so nothing you can do about that. But it's pin high. Putting for birdie. Schauffele's staring down the pin. He's going to have a 12-footer. 9-footer. Both of those guys are in birdie range. Whaley is going to have a lengthy effort. It's turning, but it's not going to turn quite enough. And so he's going to have to accept a par here. Comes Taylor. He's making everything. Making everything. That's a great putt. Schauffele, he's going to make his. You got to be in the ballpark to make them. You can't be having 35-foot putts and expect to make birdie. So Whaley, again, even par. Really needs to get that shot back. '71st place. It's really tight. So this may give Taylor some problems here. We'll see. This is not. I don't think this approach is wide open there. You'd rather be on the left. Now Shoffley, he's also going to be behind that, but maybe not. I don't know. That might just be shadow. But this was the trouble hole for a couple of us yesterday. So I'm dialing it way back here to like 3 iron. 225. No! It switched the location. I got lucky there. It was that thing where I clicked and then I moved my mouse real quick. Okay, we'll be fine. We're a little far back for this, but I did that thing where I get a little too, I click and then move, and it pulled it. I was lucky that it found the fairway. Okay, so it's downhill 166, so we need a 164, 162. We're gonna have to go 158. We're gonna go with that. Okay, that's got a chance there, guys. That's got a chance at another bird. Okay, Taylor's in good shape. He's staring down the pin. Is he going to spin back? A little bit. Now it's time for Xander Shoffley. And he's going to be a little right, but it should... No, it's not going to kick onto the green. He'll be able to putt that for birdie, and it's going to go by 3 feet. Now Taylor down the hill. He's made it again. Oh, no, he didn't. I thought he had it. He's shooting -6. Okay, we've got a... All right, we've got a 65% chance if we go aggressive. Let's do it. Oh, still misses. We'll tap it in. Sometimes those tap-ins look like adventures. What are we doing here? Just a minute, guys. I gotta find out. I gotta figure out let's do this. And then come back here. Hopefully next time when it makes that, it won't be quite so drastic. Sorry about the graphics here. It's sometimes when it's regenerating. I think it's my PC. The processor's a little... It might be a little underrated for this. So we'll just have to see next time we go around. So here we go. We've got 3 holes left. If he stays at even par to finish this round here from this point, if he plays the rest even par, he's got a decent... We have a decent shot of making the cut, but I'm... Getting another birdie here would be a coup for sure. All right, we're not really feeling the driver here. Would like to be able to avoid garbage. We should be able to get around that tree. Shorter approach. Not sure how... Boy, Taylor's knocking everything right in there. That's a good shot. So Anybody who thinks the computer can't simulate a good round is we're watching Taylor just do it here today. So let's see. All right, so we have, yeah, we don't have any problems with the tree. What we do have is basically a headwind, 158, so it's going to be a little bit short probably. 153, it's a little bit more than a 5 mile an hour wind, so I feel like it's going to be a little longer, but we'd rather be short, and I'd rather be slight left than lose it to the right and have a problem with it. So let's pin high. Let's see if he can redeem that last putt. Looking for birdie here. Shoffley now is not looking for birdie. He's looking to lag it down. Oh, but look at this. It's not gonna get there. Thanks to the 7 of you who are watching. Hopefully this is gonna be an interesting finish here. We want a birdie. If we can birdie something here to finish this out. Taylor just missing his 7 under mark. All right, we've got 10 feet for birdie. I think we're going to go regular this time. I don't want to knock it by 3 feet. We really just need pars, I think, at this point, but a birdie would be great. So here we go, 10 feet. Whaley with the putt to move to 1 under par. It's on its way, and it's just going to break a little too much, and he'll be left with a tap in. He will clean it up, and he will remain at even par. That's right in that 70-plus ties. Okay, that's a little bit better. Not much, but a little. So let's see. I'm wrong. We need to be at 1 under par. The cut line is between -1 and even. So this is where it's going to get very tense. So we got a mid-range par 3 here to come up. 1,787 yards. Then we have a par 5. Maybe the par 5 is where we can gain a shot on the field, but we'll have to see. Taylor's going a little too aggressive. He's in the bunker. Now Shoffley. Saw that. Saw Taylor missed it a little short. Okay, it's back to front. Level, but a little bit of headwind. 184. We're gonna have to aim. We're gonna have to aim at the bunker, at least the corner of the bunker, because of that wind. And let's see what we can do with this. Not bad. Well, we're gonna have a putt. We're gonna have a chance at a birdie. My partner, Earl, Tabletop Earl, is here watching with us. And he's saying drama, and that is the case. We need a birdie. Even with a birdie, we could still miss out on the cut. We'd love to get a couple of them here, or maybe find a way to eagle another hole. We already picked one up at 9. Shoffley, he's tiptoeing down this slope, and he's not going to get to the hole, but he's just looking for the par. We're going to be a little more than lag aggressive here, so let's got to try and make a putt here at some point. This is not going to go in. That's what we call a knee knocker in my circle of friends, and Shoffley makes it now. We knock it center of the cup, and so we need a birdie on 18. We're in 72nd place. It's 70-plus ties, and we're now at 73. If we could get a couple guys making bogeys, that would help, but I think we're going to need to play this one about to the best of our ability. That sounded like driver for Taylor, and he's going to be what has he got? 271 with the driver. We may need to try and cut that corner a little bit more here. Shoffley, he misses it a little right. So what we would like to do is, if we could, we'd like to try and get this ball up in that range. So we're going to aim the quarter of the bunker. I'd like to cut a couple of yards off of the approach shot. So this has a bit of a high degree of difficulty, but we did cut a couple degrees off. It's going to be about a 260 yard shot in there. 260. So but it's into the wind. That's not going to help either. And Shoffley's going to put it in the bunker. That's going to be an awkward stance. Taylor, he's going for it. He's also missing left. And that's going to be a short side. And that's rolling and rolling. We don't want to end up there. Okay, so this is our plight. It's a level shot. .257 carry, so it really is going to carry about 250 with the wind. We're going to aim left side and hope this breeze brings it back to the center. No lie. Here we go. Come on, wind, help it. Wind, help it. Bite, 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 bite. Okay, we're fairway. We might be putting there for eagle. If we can get a 2-putt from there, we get our birdie. Oh, and Shoffley, I told you that was going to be an awkward shot. This is going to be another awkward shot here for Taylor. He might leave it on the hill and it may come back down. No, ooh, nice. That was nice. I didn't think he would be able to do that. So here comes Shoffley with his birdie pitch. He'll save par. Now it's us. So we're going to lag it down there. Look at this. Oh, that was almost a second eagle. We're going to tap it in for birdie. And that's a good feeling. Now, we still got some, we're going to have to wait for this leaderboard to shuffle through because they could still knock us out. But that's a nice round of 68, or no, 67 I think we had, right? We were +2 to start, and I think now we're -1. 52nd place, so there have to be a lot of guys jump us in the standings, but that feels good. We needed a round, and we got it. 3 under par for the round, and our playing partner's in the lead by 5 shots. He shoots a 63 to follow up a 64, I believe. So let's see how the returns come in the rest of the way. Whaley is not my favorite golfer. So I guess I didn't explain this to my partner on the channel. But I'm picking guys. So we're going to play a tour, but I'm not really playing with a single guy unless somehow we have a lot of success. I'm picking guys who, each tournament I'm going to pick a guy who's gotten promoted from what's called the Korn Ferry Tour. So it's what the Nike Tour is now. They changed the name a couple different times. It's now called the Korn Ferry Tour. So I'm taking a guy who is sort of trying to make it on tour. I'm at least going to see if I can make him get the cut. If he can get the cut, which we're looking like we have a pretty decent chance to do that here at -1. We're tied for 52nd. Then he's gonna get a paycheck, and we're gonna play 2 more rounds with him. But he's a 10-yard lob. Yeah, it's worth stopping my sim. But no, we're just this is my solution, and actually this is sort of a serendipitous solution. I wanted to find a way to sim a season, and this is a condensed season, but also in the process, play. And so I feel like this is a way to play somebody who probably wasn't going to do well to begin with, or people, guys, and not unduly influence the best players on tour. So this is kind of like our way to see if we can help out a guy. So he's still in 52nd. We're looking like with 16 groups left on the course, it's looking like we're going to make the cut, and that'll be a good at least some kind of a payday for Whaley. And it wasn't looking good because he was in 100. He was in 100 and tied for 101st with a +2 round in the previous go round, and then this second round he shoots 3 under, and that was with a bogey that I thought was going to cost him, but he made a heck of a shot on 18, his second shot. If it would have been nice to hole it out and come in there at -2, but so see, we're at 56, 55, so we're only 6 groups left on the course, and he is going to make the cut. That's good. Top 70. Let's see. Would he have made it at even? That's a question here, and trying to get it to the point. Let's see. Where was the cut line? He would not have made it. Top 70 plus ties, even par would have been 76, and he would have been on the outside looking in. Let's see the names who didn't make it. Jim Furyk, he's kind of an older guy. This is what they call a B field, which is guys who are sort of the second. There's Matsuyama, who's usually a pretty decent name. Let's see his scorecard. He picked up a birdie on the last, but Ricky Barnes, Henrik Stenson, anybody else here? Zach Johnson, a major winner. He's missing the cut. A lot of no names, but that's kind of this format. +11. That's an ugly scorecard right there, guys. So let's finish the round. Let's see any good shots in here. Hank Labiota. Let's take a look at this. Is it going to bring it up? Come on. All right, here we go. 226. Oops. I goofed up. I wasn't patient enough. Here we go. There we go. 226. Over this bunker. He clears it, and it is looking good. It's not going to go in, but man, that's a way. That's a way to save yourself a couple shots. That was on the first hole. Ryu Ishikawa. This maybe for eagle for him. Oh, I hit continue instead of view replay. Let's see, where's that from? Yeah, it's a downhill chip. It's gonna roll and roll and roll and roll. One more turn and it's in. But no major hole outs here. You know, nothing. I think we looked at Gallagher before. Let's take another look at this. 100 yards out. See, he's right here, middle of the fairway. Grabs his little sand wedge, and it's going right for it. It's going to be over. Oh, and there's the spin, and it's going to hit, and it's going to go in. And the crowd goes wild. So, but that's where we stand. we're going to be -1. We're 12 back of the leader. Our playing partner, Vaughn Taylor, Webb Simpson, Kevin Na finish at -10, so they're within 3 shots. Rafael Campos, who ID Jester was playing a tournament with, I believe, and he was having some brain farts along the way, but he is -8 in this tournament. Taylor Gooch, Roberto Castro -7, and we got Berger, Howell, and Horschel. Sounds like a really bad law firm, but then you got a big slew of them at 5 under par, so we will get back to this. We're going to hit finish round so we don't lose our progress. That means we will be playing rounds 3 and 4, and we're going to be in this last group here. It's going to be a threesome, so not the last group, it's the first group off. So looks like it's based on, I don't know if this is based on, it must just be somewhat, that must be somewhat alphabetical or something. I don't know. Not alphabetical. I don't know. Maybe it's just a random draw. So we're going to be in a threesome, since it was, what they'll do a lot of times on tour with twosomes is that they will have a marker play with the last guy. So what they mean by a marker is just a guy who's just going to kind of keep pace. Maybe a local scratch golfer who can just kind of like not mess up his rhythm. They don't usually make 1 threesomes from what I recall. So pin number 3. So we'll have to see what that's like. And we're not going to do that tonight. We'll do that maybe tomorrow night. So which it was really tough last night. I really wanted to get back out and play another 18 and see if we could do this. And I already said I was going to wait a night, and I'm going to wait another night because just it's time to close this down. So anyway, Korn to Born. It's kind of a dumb name, but anyway, it's from the Korn Ferry Tour to hopefully, so we will have borne Vincent Whaley into the PGA Tour with at least a cash. He should get some money for his trouble. Who knows? Maybe we will make up some ground, and it'd be nice if we could get a top 50 finish. You know, that's asking a lot, but hey, you never know. We're just going to have fun with it. And that's all we're looking to do here is have fun. Let's see. We got scoring average, and where is he at? He's probably in the 70s, right? Oh, in the 54, right? There he is. Vincent Whaley, page 3. Hit the like if you like this. We'll be back tomorrow evening with some more golf here on Action PC Golf, the Korn to Born Tour, as we take aspiring golfers fresh off the underling tour and try to see if we can get success with them. So till then, have a great evening, and we will see you soon here on Tabletop Baseball Plus. Enjoy.